A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Condors and the UCF Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
UCF has a unique stadium, the Acrisure Bounce House. Florida tries to get this going loud and proud in Orlando. It opened in 2007. Nearly 50,000 fans pack it in to make sure that is loud and crazy for the Golden Knights. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Condors kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He will score! Touchdown, UCF!
And you cannot start this game any better than to take the opening kickoff all the way to the house. How about the speed by the return man? Once he got in the open field, that dude was gone. This place is going crazy.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Here he comes with the return. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Condors offense will take the field first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking for a man, it's right. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up 2 straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. So UCF's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And
picked off. Looking for more room. The 20. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision making.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Condors!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind and forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. There he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. On the ground, it's Chambers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll run it again. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They're about to snap it for the 9th play on this drive, and they need a yard on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I'm not surprised with the run, and I'm not going to be surprised if they run it again, right? This offense now set up. They put a drive together, 1st and goal. Who can be more physical? The line of scrimmage is critically important when the field starts to shrink. Let's see who can bow up and make a play here.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touchdown Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the air. It's right. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And it'll be the Condors will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Makes a catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He goes right back to the air. Finds his man. It's Wade. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to test the right side with this one. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Makes the grab on third. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
The Knights will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UCF! Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Rides to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. It's complete. Open space at the 25. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Hand off from the gun. Crosses the 10. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Knights! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And it'll be the Condors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, UCF! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we were really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's right. Bringing the heat. quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Condors will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. Pressure coming, and down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's begin with a look at Wake Forest versus the Akron Zips.
The Knights will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's right. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. And it'll be the Condors will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's right. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Condors will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go.
Black 18! Black 18!
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He'll pull it down and run. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket.
Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, UCF!
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it'll be the Condors who will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeps it on 1st down. Ball is loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Condors will punt it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. And there he goes. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Barnett. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Quarterback will keep it. Makes it past the marker. Running room in the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And it'll be the Condors after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Finding some room. Oh, he got loose. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to pound it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? Third and goal, a chance to set it right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights going to go ahead and call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Not a lot of room there. He'll pick up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. He's at the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team has shown early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Reese?
Okay, Holly. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Holly. Now the Knights will call their third and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's some room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first